G'day, g'day, g'day. It's your boy Danny D, aka Alaktrician Man, in the house for the first live stream for 2022. Alak-Azul, Happy New Year. And I hope you've all had a fantastic one. I got my boy Zach joining me today, as well as a few other people. And Zach's driving around at the moment, so you'll see him on cam there. Hopefully, a few other people will be joining us today. I'm still in holiday mode, guys. I'm still in holiday mode, and yeah, just taking it easy. Haven't been online much, although I probably should have been, but oh well, you get that. It's just holiday mode, enjoying time with family, and actually, even after we do this stream today, I'm going to probably go offline for a week and just go and chill out with the family. We've rented out a resort that we're going to go and stay at. And yeah, there you go. Alak-Azul, Alak-Azul. We've got. Thanks, Brandon. Hope to have you on the next one, brother. Alak-Azul. Yeah, hey, you know what? Gee, I'm going to have a shot maybe a little bit later because you see the bottles are in the back there. So I'll be doing that. And Ted, good to see you there as well, bro. All right. Hey, Zach, say good day, brother. You on mute? Oh, you're on mute. He's on mute. He's driving. He's out in the middle of I don't know where, but he's driving out there. It looks good. There's no more snow on the road. So hey, quite a few people watching. So again, guys, I was supposed to do a live stream like on New Year's Day or the day after New Year's, but it's one of those things. I was still partying out. Had too many Alak-Azuls under my belt, and now we're going to be joined by Josh.
Hello,
Josh, brother. Happy New Year, Alak-Azul.
Oh, same. Happy New Year, Alak-Azul. How are you?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. Zach is driving there. You're kind of recovering from that dreaded disease, which we won't name. But I hope you're doing better, brother.
Yeah, well, thanks. I mean, as much as I sort of hate the totalitarianism of the vaccine thing, it seems to have helped me pretty well. So,
oh, good stuff, man.
I got it too, on the up, bro.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Oh, look, there's a heap of people coming on. This is awesome. There you go. You got the drip garden, brother. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Thanks, Roller. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's really good to be back. Zach dropped off, but guys, basically, what I want to talk about today, we'll go into it in a bit of detail. But I've had quite a few messages from people, and they're saying things. Oh, what's happening with the price of drip, etc., etc. Man, I'm here to tell you today. Don't even worry about it. Okay, we've seen this thing go up and down numerous times, and there's really nothing to worry about. Probably mainly the new people that have just gotten in, a little bit concerned, and you consider there's blood in the streets at the moment with the whole cryptocurrency market, and but we're still doing great, man. We're still flying high up there. What do you reckon, Josh?
Mate, I think there is something to be said about a 1% daily income platform that inherently has people think it's risky. So when you rotate out of things, you rotate out of risk assets, and I think drip has held it up exceedingly well. I think we knew that the dexes have been split.
Yep.
So technically the drip price is still very high. And in saying all of these great things, I think that drip's actual stability has been proven through this, because if drip didn't have any stability,
absolutely,
it would have gone a lot lower, a lot quicker. Because a lot of drip was sold very quickly when the market started to crash.
Yep. Absolutely, bro. Totally agree. The new liquidity with BUSD has definitely helped it a lot, but also the fact that we have a lot more people in it now. A lot more people, and as Brandon said here, the low in May was down at $2.03. $2.03. But now, obviously with more people, more adoption, liquidity split into two different dexes, it's just so much stronger, and it's just going to keep going up from here. And like the farm, I mean, the actual animal farm hasn't even launched yet. The manor farm has, but animal farm hasn't. So still super super bullish. I mean, you'd be mad not to be bullish on drip at the moment.
Yeah, and I think there's something to be said about there is a lot of new people coming into crypto through drip. So a lot of these movements and fluctuations and stuff are probably pretty new to them. So education, once again, as always, is key here. And everything is good. I think the Rev launch was interesting for a lot of people. It really was. Like, a lot of people got into Rev and were expecting it to go from 200 to 1,000 and it's like Rev was a spectacular launch in my opinion. I think that the market crashing just sort of took the legs out of it a little bit in terms of people getting into it. And I honestly think that this is a good time to be buying Rev, in my opinion. That's what I've been doing a little bit. And I'm getting ready for that next layer of farm, man.
Yeah, man, that's exciting stuff. I mean, look, there's a lot of people out there that are into the farm a lot more than me. I'm in it with a little bit, but that's just my particular play. And I as you know, I've got so many other things going on at the moment, but they're definitely a good play. Just on that, man, as you know, all of these streams that I do, always off the cuff, no rehearsals, nothing. And it's been a good, 3 weeks since I've been on. And so I think just because of that, I'm going to have to do one of these just to give me a little bit more my confidence. Alak-Azul.
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 Alak-Azul. Yeah, Zach, you're sitting there pretty quiet, man. You're driving. Tell us where you are, bro.
I'm in between Timbuktu and someplace in Egypt. As you can see, I'm driving through a winter blizzard. There's giant drifts on the road that are about probably 6 to 8 inches forming. And with that, I've got to plow through that with my van. I'm actually towing my car hauler, but inside there I actually have my snowmobile and a what would you call it? My snowblower, excuse me. So just in case something happens, I'm dual prepared. But just got to get back home.
Mate, you're the resident snowblower. You're always going to people's porches, cleaning it for them. Zach's the nicest guy ever.
Absolutely. Hey, Zach, you said the other day, I think on your message, you said that you got off the snowmobile and then fell like 6 feet deep into snow. What was that, man? That's crazy.
Yeah, so that was exciting for me. It's kind of the first time that's ever happened since I've been a kid. And where I grew up, we got a lot, and I'll tell you how that works. What happens is when you're a kid, you go ice fishing, and every kid who ever has been in an ice house will step a whole leg right up to their groin, basically, and you fall in a fish hole, right? It happens to every kid. You probably lose a boot. Sometimes you get it back. Sometimes you don't. But so I'm riding my snowmobile, and it's at dusk. It's getting to be night, and it's we got some wind, some snow coming down. But I'm like, oh, let's go for a ride. And I wasn't quite paying enough attention, and I slowed down enough to where I started burying that sled into the snow. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm stuck. Got to get out, and now I got a shovel. Well, I did a little bit of clearing out, and I said, here we go. And I went to lift up the sled, and I sank up to my neck because that's how much snow.
Wow, man.
And I freaked out. I thought I was drowning or something because I knew there was cattails there. And, it's a big ditch, but it's not scary until it happens. So, I was fine, and I was trying to get out of there. Now my sled's sitting right, eye level. I'm looking at the tracks on the snowmobile thinking, wow, this is different. So I wiggled out, crawled up, and I said, you know what? I'm going to lose my sled if I don't just hurry up and get out of here. So I took the key out of the snowmobile, and I walked back to town and went and got it the next day.
Man.
Plug it up.
Sounds like fun, eh?
I've got to say, it's pretty
It's
completely different world
nothing for
to
me.
Australia.
I enjoy the snow.
Oh man, love it. Love it. But yeah, Josh is right. As Josh said, it's a completely different world to Australia, man. That's madness. And you're always out there, man. Take care out there in those blizzards, brother. You know, I think 90% of the time I speak with you, you're in your car or you're out and about there trying to help people, and that's amazing, brother. And
Do it again, but here's the thing about it is, if you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't be out here. Like, I'm driving a 2007 Honda Odyssey. It's got 317,000 miles on it. Now, most people think about like, oh, babe, do you think we should even drive this to the neighbors? Probably not, But I take really good care of my equipment, and I might drive kind of a heap of junk, but it's my heap of junk, and it still runs. It's going to run longer than any of your vehicles, probably not. But if it doesn't, I can't just call my mechanic right here. No one's going to come out in the blizzard, so I'd have to fix it.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared wherever you are, and especially with the extreme conditions. The last week, we've had our high has been like negative 30 Fahrenheit. That's cold.
Man. So next year when we've made all the millions and millions and millions with drip and all the other stuff that we're doing, you're going to have like a high lifted four-wheel drive converted Lamborghini or something, brother?
Actually, no. I currently actually just bought another 2007 Honda Odyssey that's in almost mint condition, right? And I said, you know what? I'm going to take some of my earnings and I'm going to put it towards a good solid vehicle that's in good condition, and I'm going to go get it some upgrades. You got to do that stuff. And vehicles are a necessary for us, right?
Oh, of course.
You have them, you got to do the maintenance on them. So it's in the shop. And
for sure.
It probably will be. I said, you guys fix it and get to it when you can have a little project. Fine. So we're doing that. Now, hopefully I get it back before this one goes. If not, I got some snowmobiles, and that's how it is. But yeah, probably man, I will have a lifted Lamborghini. Yeah, probably.
Right behind his 2007 Honda Odyssey with 420,000 miles on it.
Brother, we could, we could get out a MIG welder and just weld the two together and have a really wide, customized like a twin Honda Odyssey or something to go out there into the snow. Big wheels on it.
It's funny you should say that, because this is my third 2007 Honda Odyssey, right? So I had one exactly same color, same year, and we were really close. We were really close to cutting that baby up and using it as a trailer, and then putting on the side of the two vans, calling it the Space Odyssey Part 2.
Honda 2007, a Space Odyssey.
Yeah, and we used the Part 2, like I think what is it, Hot Shots, that baseball movie. Just kind of like a fun. But we never got to it, and then instead we just parted that van out, and there was no windows left in it, and it was straight coming out of the engine, and we went ahead and just drove it straight to the junkyard. That was its last run.
Man, every time I hear you, Zach, I feel like I've got to have one of these. So I'm going to do
wish
that.
I could, but I don't think that's safe.
We haven't spoken much about drip, but yeah, Alak-Azul, man, let's do it. Happy New Year. This is to make up for the weeks I haven't been here. So there you go, Alak-Azul. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this price. Okay, just down to the bare bones basics. I'm not going to go into all the technicals of it, but it's pretty simple. That you can see if you monitor anything, you can see that people have been selling a bit. And that's fine. It's normal. When they sell, it helps support the system as well. So that's really cool. We did a video a while back where we talked about drip price, and we had a little bit of a dump there. We talked about drip price and why not to worry about it. And the same still stands for now. back then. I can't even remember what the price was, but you know, if you look at it, it's been about 5 weeks ago. I think we're still sitting in the 20s and 30s, maybe. Josh, I don't know, roughly about that.
I've actually got the lifetime chart here, and so on about at about the end of November, we went from sitting at about 2025 to we
Yeah,
spiked all the way up at the start of December, and then it just went from 30 straight up to pretty much 60, and then up to 90, and
yeah,
then back down to 60, and we've never. And then sort of it went back up, and we had that second double top, but it went further through. Actually, it broke the all-time high.
yep.
And we're looking at the all-time chart. We're sitting sort of right in the middle at about 50, just above 50, so 60, and we've been above that since about the start of
Yeah.
December.
Yeah. Well, the previous all-time high was 59.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was way back then. About June, July, it went from around $3 something all the way up to $59, and then we had a bit of a pullback and a reset, etc. And then more dumps in the whole market, and it went back down to $7 or something like that.
Yep.
But if you see now, the floor has definitely been raised a lot higher than what it was, and again, that's because of the liquidity. But people say, okay, but I bought in at X amount. All right, and I'll tell this story again because I've this happened numerous times now. People have asked me about this. One of my team members came in way back in June, July, when it was at $59, and he came in at, I think he paid $57 or something at the time. And then we went through going from 57 down to $7 again, or $6 or whatever it was, and the thing is that he just kept compounding and compounding. And then he messaged me last week or the other week, and he said, bro, this is just amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. Because in the beginning, his wife was stressed out, right? She's going, holy shit, what have you done? You put, I can't even remember how much it was, but he bought in at that, and within a couple of weeks, it dropped back down. But, now, because he's been compounding, just before Christmas, he was able to pull out some money that covered all of his investment into it, as well as another project that we had done before. Got his money back, and everything is just play money from there on. And that's the thing, even if you buy, okay, let's say you bought in at the top. Let's say you bought in at the top, which was actually 101, I think, last week. Okay, 101. It reached 101 momentarily, but it did reach it. So 101. Okay, so let's say you did that. 1% per day technically is 100 days ROI if it stays the same. Now, even if it did drop by 50%, all right. So let's say we went down to 50, all right. All you need to do is wait 200 days, and you still get your money back. So you're not really losing, right? And if you compounded that, you'd get it back a lot quicker as well. So I'll just put this up here. Yes, daily compounding for the win. Absolutely, Brandon. Absolutely. So, I'm not going to bring up the calculators and stuff like that, or I may do later on. But I've been here since day one. A lot of the people here are also, veterans, so to speak. And actually, Lucky, who unfortunately can't join us today, he sent me a link the other day. I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share the screen just for a second. You'll laugh at this. This is about, this is about Bitcoin, but it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, veterans. I'll show you this. It's freaking funny. Let me just share the screen just for a sec. Because like for me now, the price, it just doesn't even matter. I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it anymore. Let me just see if I can share this screen. Share screen. Can you guys see this? Josh, have you seen this before? Zach, have you seen this before? Veteran Bitcoin holder?
No,
and his reaction?
I've seen a similar video though, and I bet this is going to be hilarious.
Yeah, hang on a sec. All right. Check this. Right, so it really doesn't matter. Like, That's his reaction to the price drops. I don't know if you can hear the sound. Hang on. And can you hear the sound on that or not?
No, the one that I'd seen had it annotated over the top was like -50, -70, -90.
Hang on. Let me. Hang on, I'll do this again, and I'll share the. Hang on. I'll share audio as well. Share screen. Share system audio as well, and that's this one. And it's freaking funny, man. It's just basic audio, but right. So there you go. I'll stop sharing the screen. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it now. Right? Who cares about the price? You know, it's just, you know, oh well, okay, it's dipped a little bit, so
well,
what? I'll buy more.
It's like the story you always tell about the guy that bought 10 Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. You know, the thing is, man, we always, yeah, if you have 10 Bitcoin, right, you sell one and you've only got 9. With us here, you take some out and you still got more the next day. You know,
yeah, and if you need the money and you have to sell that Bitcoin at what less than what you've put in for, you have, you know, you're not earning a yield off that where you can pull some off the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just dips are in the game. Yeah, and a good time to load up if you believe in the project. You know, fundamentals haven't changed. All it changes is the technicals. Good time to load up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Brandon, dips are in the game. It's just the way it is. You know, if you seriously, guys, and I'll shoot point blank. If you're not prepared for things like this, then you probably shouldn't be in the game. That's the bottom line. All right, it's not for everybody. Crypto is not for everybody, and but the ones that are in it, I mean, like anyone that's in drip right now, hey guys, you're destined to be millionaires. Regardless of what happens with the price, you're destined to be millionaires. So just don't stop, stick with the program, keep doing what you're doing. You know, there's lots of different strategies you can use out there to, you know, to make the benefits for you and allow you to achieve your goals. And you know, for me, I'm just doing compound claim. I've got lots of different wallets, but wallets spread across totally different legs. So there's benefit in that. You know, you guys, we've spoken so much about building sideways instead of down in the streams, and it's still, to me, it's a great play. It works for me. Yeah. You know,
yeah, and there's always good I suppose chats going on about that in the Drip Philippines chat too.
Yeah, man. Drip Philippines, big shout out to Drip Philippines. We're making some headway, guys. We're pushing ahead, and you know, it's growing every single day. Just for the people that don't know about the Drip Philippines, if you are in the Philippines, and I'm going to put this on the screen here. Okay, that's the Telegram group. We set that up just before Christmas, and that was set up for the people in the Philippines, because obviously strategies are a little bit different for people in the Philippines, because you can't, and in other countries as well, which are low income earners, you know, the strategies are probably a little bit different as opposed to other countries where you could come in with 50 or 100 or 1,000 drip. Obviously, you know, in the Philippines, it's a little bit different. So yeah, if you guys, any of you guys out there watching and you're from the Philippines, please join the Drip Philippines Telegram group there, and we're there to help you out. Okay, yeah. My Tagalog sucks, but I've got admins in there that speak it extremely well, and we're there to help. Right, so I just leave that on the bottom for now.
Come say g'day in Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul, absolutely. That's the thing. When you come in, you got to say Alak-Azul, man.
Word of the year.
The word of the year. 2022 is going to be freaking awesome for Alak-Azul, bro.
Yeah,
super awesome. Man. Oh man, there's just so much happening with it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go.
I was going to say, what's your astrological sign or your zodiac sign?
Mine? I'm a Leo, brother.
Guess what? It's the Chinese zodiac is the year of the tiger. So you got a Leo, that's a tiger. I think I was listening to my boy, the electrician man. Well, he might know what he's talking about.
There you go.
The planet's on his side,
man. You know, I'm a big cat, bro. A big cat.
I got one of those to sleep next to me.
Hey, see, it's a good thing I see you there because I was actually hoping to see you there. Can't be scared with drip. You either see the vision or you don't. Absolutely. See, I want you to send me your because you're one of these people that are always there, even from the beginning. You've always been there watching the streams. The other one I'm waiting for, Patrick, if you're out there, Patrick in France. I sent you a message on Telegram. You haven't seen it. Please check it out. And send me your wallet address. I'm going to give you a little New Year's gift later on. So do that. Get me on Telegram. Put it in there. And I'm just going to thank you for the support. All right. Guys, this is not an airdrop day today. To just so you know, there were a couple of issues with the last airdrops that we did. And I ended up double airdropping to some people just to make up for the differences. But anyway, that's why I'm probably not going to do too many airdrops today. All right. But it wasn't what I was expecting, but it was a really successful stream. Josh, unfortunately you couldn't be with us on that stream, but it was amazing. Zach was there and we had a great time, didn't we, Zach? And Zach.
Yeah, we sure did. I put up some Christmas lights and we had a little bit of a bonfire outside. I did some shoveling, some snow blowing. I was all over the place outside. I love being outside.
Yeah, man. You had that fire going. Everyone was thinking, what the hell? Man, you know what? I've had so many messages about Zach and, how he's such a funny bastard, right? Sorry, whether you're a bastard or not, I don't know. But anyway, it's my show. I can say what I want. But when you came on with those double goggles, brother, that was just a laugh. Absolute freaking laugh. I don't know, Josh, if you watched it.
We all have our purposes, right? And I find that if I can make some people laugh, then I'm doing good. I may not be the smartest guy or the most courageous guy, or maybe I'm the dumbest guy, but I'll make you laugh a little bit, and that's good for me.
Brother, you're a champion, and we value every minute of your of you being with the team and coming on the streams. I mean, hey, look at me. I'm not the smartest guy in the world as well. I'm an electrician living out in the sticks, mate, drinking this blue stuff, which I get out of Papa Smurf when I beat him up. But here I am, and we're helping the community. So, man, it's going to be an amazing year. Super excited for it. We had such a great Christmas already. Imagine what next Christmas is going to be like. Again, these streams are usually mainly for drip, but we do have other things that are happening as well. And so, when I look at all of that and I look at drip and that, and it's just crazy, man. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just super exciting. Josh knows because Josh and I speak a lot, and Zach knows as well. And anyone that's out there that's watching, if you want to get in and be part of our little chat groups and stuff like that, hey, hit me up on Telegram. We Zoom, every few days, I guess. And it's just to be part of that and feel the vibe in the Zoom meetings. Yeah, you'll be impressed. And then you'll be updated on all the other shit that we're doing. So, and that deserves another Alak-Azul. You bastards are going to get me drunk today.
Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul.
There's something to be said about that. Like in the crypto space, you have all kinds of different places to go, right? We all make our choices and how we're going to invest and what we're going to look into. But sometimes it's nice to go to Homebase, and that's one thing I found is that you find a good home base, and if you can find that group of good people, don't let them go. And don't wear out your welcome by taking things for granted that they help you with, because that's the one thing you got to remember is that people will help you, even if you don't ask. But when you start expecting things for, in that situation, that's where, you got to give to the universe before you can take from the universe. Never
Yeah,
forget
very
that
true.
golden rule. But
Well,
yeah,
I
I
heard.
found a couple good bums up here, and they're from the other side of the pond. Well, it's kind of really far over there, but these are good guys. Enjoyed some great conversation with these boys.
Yeah, man. Hey, we love you, Zach. We love you. Um, I've heard some great news, man. I've heard some great news today and recently as well. There's a few good friends that are in the space and in Drip that are finishing their jobs or quitting their jobs within the next couple of weeks. So it's always amazing to see that and hear that, and that really puts it back into perspective on how positive this thing that we're doing is.
That's always the
Um,
that's always the thing that puts the biggest smile on my face. So I got to say that someone's like, "Oh, yep, quit my job today because of Drip." I'm like, that is awesome.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. I've got quite a few team members now that have quit their jobs in the past year because of what we're doing, and it's just so satisfying. So satisfying. And again, the messages I've received in the last few days. I haven't been online very much, and the messages that are coming through, and people are saying, "Man, I'm quitting. I'm retiring. I'm retiring this year." And when they say this year, I'm talking about within the next couple of weeks, or if not already. I mean, look, this is Brandon, Drip Guide. Okay, my last day is Thursday. Woohoo! That's freaking awesome, brother. That's amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. So yeah, man. I mean, what can you say? It's just we're all blessed.
Alak-Azul. That's what you say.
Alak-Azul. I've got to slow down. I've had 4 already. I'm not gonna add to it just yet.
Well, here's the thing. Now, I'm 36. I wouldn't say so much that I'm retired, but look, I quit my job, and it was through another token. I just said to my wife, I said, I've got to make some decisions here. Like, do I want to devote my time to whatever it is I'm doing, or how are we going to do this? So, I quit my job, but if it wasn't for Drip, I wouldn't be able to stay doing what I love doing, and that's being able to,
Yeah.
I get to go places, I drive places, and I can help people, and I teach people about crypto as much as I can, and
Yep.
when it comes down to it, because of Drip, has allowed me to, because of my strategy, I'm able to take care of my bills, I'm able to take care
Yeah.
of whatever I need to. We live within our means. We don't have nothing extravagant in our house. We just bought a house. It is 100 years old. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, that comes with a few things, right?
Yeah.
It's not like we were able to go buy a $600,000 house, but because I'm a handyman, I do those things. So I'm going to
Yep.
make it the way I want it. We knew it was going to be some work, and that's okay. And that's going to continue being okay regardless because of my strategy, how we do it, how the Alaktrician Man does it. Compound, and then you claim, compound, you claim, and that's just how it is. It's really wonderful.
Don't be scared of taking profits, guys. I mean, seriously, take profits. Treat yourself. It was my wedding anniversary 2 days ago, and I went out and bought a new bike for the wife. Okay, new motorbike for the wife, or scooter, if that's what you want to call it. And just to do that, it was just amazing. It was just really awesome. It's a small thing, but for people in the Philippines, it's actually a really big thing. And when I was handing over the cash, you know what? I was looking at it and I was handing it over, and it was like, so what? There's going to be more again tomorrow.
Yep.
And that's the beautiful thing about what we're doing with Drip. Take profits because there's going to be more there tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, payday for me today. Yes, Brandon. See, it's just amazing, isn't it? And Drip paid for Christmas. Absolutely. Yeah, paid for my Christmas as well. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, guys. Guys, anyone out there that's watching, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and we'll do our best to answer it for you. Just a big shout out to Doug and Todd. Doug and Todd messaged me earlier, and they told me about the decision that was made to stop on February 11, 2022. Doug and Todd, if you guys want to jump on the stream, let me know, because I'd love to have you on here and just give us your thoughts on what made you make that decision. So I'd love to hear from you, man. So if you want, let me know and I'll send you the link and you can jump on the stream. We'd love to have you on here. Drip is paying all of January and February bills. Refreshing, take profits and hydrate. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what we need to do. Hang on. I've just got a message here. Okay. They're going to jump on. So I'm just going to send an invite link. Just a sec.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
For anybody listening, if you're in the crypto or you're in stocks and everyone's like, oh, I got this much money. And it's like, well, what do you do with it? Like, keep it right. I'm not like personally you, but I hear a lot of people say, I have this much money. And I look at like the situation. It's like, are you using any of it? Like, it's okay to take out profits and do something with it. I'm not telling you need to donate it to people or anything like that. And if you want to help people, that's kind of where I'm at. I like doing that because I can teach people stuff, and along with that, you get that type of you get it back in a way. If I can educate somebody, great. But you know what? I also wouldn't have been able to buy a snowmobile if it wasn't. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what? I also.
Hey, someone's got. Doug, I think that's you, bro.
Gotta get up.
Feedback. Hey, someone's got. Doug, I think that's you, bro.
No. Gotta get up.
Feedback.
Ah.
Doug, I think that's you, bro.
No.
You hear that? Okay. He'll be back.
Yeah, that's right. But so, like the one thing I wouldn't have been able to buy, these are not new snowmobiles, but I've never been in a position like that in my life. And then the last year of doing all this crypto,
yeah,
I wanted to be the next billionaire, the 1000xer. Guess what? That never happened, and I lost some good money, and it's one of those things where that's the way it is. I better start learning and educating myself and anyone else.
Yep.
I've got a 16 and a 14-year-old that I'm teaching about crypto and giving them the tools they need. You know what happens with the space, things change, and that's important. There's all kinds of different ways to earn income, but if you can earn income that a generational passive income, well, I'm going to be able to pass this on to my kids and give them that education to know the difference and what, hey, guess what? You don't have to go to college to earn money. You said you want to play games all day long. Well, now you're earning money playing games, and you got some passive income coming from Drip. I don't see what else you need to do in the world. But, the other thing is, if you have that ability, don't forget that it's important to teach your kids the worth of $1. Because we didn't all get here just because someone gave it to us. We've all been in a position to have to work. And if you've been given a silver platter your whole life, I'm sorry that that's the way it is. But people who I want to surround myself with, the people who've been in and out of that daily grind, and to see them come out of that and have something different, that's what it's all about. Josh has even said, I love to see that. You hear people retiring or quitting their jobs. It's like, yes. Yeah. I'm more busy now than when I had a full-time job. Like people who retire for real, like from a regular 9 to 5, and they don't understand crypto or they have never been a part of that. Like, I don't know, what do they do with their time? Like, I have so many things going on now, and I'm more constructive, and I'm better able to take care of my family. All in all, my life has improved in almost every single aspect, except for probably the proper eating. And I would say dad bod's becoming a dad bod, and I'm still working, but it is what it is. No longer shoveling gravel.
Is your sleep as screwed up as mine, or?
I've never, to be honest, never had a regular sleep schedule for as long as I can remember. I'm very erratic when it comes to that. I've always kind of been like, oh, I don't want to get up for work in the morning, but if someone gave me the chance, I would just go to sleep when I'm tired, but I gotta go to work, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
I just make sure with my schedule that I'm at home or wherever I need to be at that time, and then if I have spare time, I'll sleep. Like,
Yeah.
How many times you go to your job and like, well, I'm going back to the cot room to take a nap. You need anything for that? It doesn't happen. You get a half hour, 15-minute break, and then you gotta slam some food, and then you gotta go back to the grind. And I say that because I'm a manual laborer. I did landscaping for 17 years.
Yep.
I worked in the gravel business. I did all kinds of different trades in the wintertime because I'm up in a northern climate.
Yep.
It gets old after a while. I can feel my 36-year-old body just like starting to hurt because, and I'm sorry, I'm complaining. I know people don't have that issue, but you know what? I'm foreseeing what I've seen of those old guys who've been there their whole lives. I don't want to look like that or feel like that. So like, take care of my body by not destroying it from work. And that way, to this day, I can still beat my dad in a foot race, and my kids can't beat me in a foot race. And I hope
That's awesome.
as long as I can go, I will try to beat people in a foot race. Because it's not going to destroy my body, right? So thanks, Griff, and other things that have come along. So,
beautiful. Hey, Doug.
Yes,
man,
sir.
Welcome again to the stream, and again, welcome to the whole drip journey, brother. Let us give us your words. I mean, you messaged me earlier, and you said you made that big decision, and that's just, that's super awesome. Let us know.
It was a really big decision, actually. So we kind of sat down, and initially everything started when Zach put the bug in my ear. Both Todd and I about this, and what he's been doing and how he's been able to accomplish things, and we both looked at each other and basically said, this can be us. And just been working at it, and the more we're seeing drip compiling up, and the more we're seeing the amount we're able to claim and things like that, we kind of just sat down and ran some numbers and made sure that this was going to be an okay thing for one of us to do. And so Todd's going to continue working here for a little bit until we get a little further in, but as of right now, I'm actually putting in my 2-week notice this week, and February 11th will be my last day.
Alak-Azul, baby! Alak-Azul!
Alak-Azul.
Right, and all of this is because of Zach and Danny.
Thanks, man. Man,
Absolutely.
no, it's because of you. It's because of you, man. You put in the effort, you put in the work. We're just here to help you and guide you along the way. And man, it's so amazing to see. And when did you come into it, bro?
Little over a month ago, actually.
Wow.
Woohoo! Little over a month ago, I think is when we.
You guys are going to get me bloody drunk. Because
I got to admit, it was about a month for me too.
Awesome.
One thing that's kind of interesting up here too, that so we started talking a little bit just amongst us. Nobody up here knows about it. I mean, the few people that we've talked to, we've got a couple of our friends who are actually here with us tonight that have gotten into it, and nobody else knows about it. So we're taking it upon ourselves to, for lack of a better term, take it to the streets.
Oh yeah. I've been doing that too.
Our friends have been doing that as well. And once I quit, we're actually going to get more out there and kind of start spreading the word a little bit more about what it is and what it can do, and kind of grow and expand as much as we can.
And the thing is about it, guys, and I, I've said this to you as well, Todd. Doug, that with drip, you don't even have to sell the concept. You don't even have to sell it. You literally look. Our job is, we're not here to convince people. All right. We're not here to convince people. It's all just about sharing the blessings. And if you can share the blessings by firstly building conviction in what it is that you're doing, which we all have. Obviously, we all have conviction in what we're doing, and it just makes it so much easier to share the blessings. And at the end of the day, if you do it in that way, just by sharing the blessings, you're not putting any pressure on anybody. And when they make the physical decision to come into it themselves, well, it's their own decision.
Right.
It's literally their own decision.
People are looking at it and they're saying, "Oh, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. That can't be it." And up here, it's a very old school mentality up here where you've got to see that physical in order to believe that something's true. And it
absolutely.
Just keep on saying it's true. We're living proof right here. It's absolutely true.
Yep. But everyone here, it's living proof. I've been in it from day one. You guys have come into it like a month or two ago, and man, it's working for all of us. But in saying that, guys, you've got to also be prepared for future. And drip is absolutely fantastic, but you've got to look at the whole crypto space in general and realize that there's other things that will come into it.
Right.
Okay. There's other things that you literally have to diversify. Okay.
We're just looking for other big projects to come about that we've been hearing about,
Yeah. Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul.
I'm just looking at some of these comments. Yep. Okay. So here we are. See, I often look at the drip supply and I see it fluctuating. Once it was 37,000, then it rose to 40,000. I thought if people are buying drip, the supply would only go down. Makes sense. Yeah, actually, see, it does. And it will fluctuate. It will fluctuate because there are people that are buying it because they know that the price is going to boom, right? They know it's going to moon. So they buy it and they don't stake it. All right. There's a few people out there that are doing it. Okay. They buy it, they don't stake it. And then when they see the price spike, then they'll sell it out. All right. So then you'll see the supply fluctuating. But that's also going to change as well. I mean, look, the farms coming in, people are starting to get it a little bit more settled now after the drip liberation contract, etc. It's going to settle down and it's going to become a lot more stable. Again, the fact that you've got BUSD as well, liquidity now, it's going to help support that price, and you will see the fluctuations in the supply. Okay. It's deflationary. So when the fluctuations, when the supply goes down, the price goes up. Sorry, I think I've had too many blue drinks or I haven't had enough. Go to Alak-Azul. But so you will see that happen. It was 37,000 or something a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, and it's back up to over 40 now. And that's always going to happen. It's always going to happen. Just get used to it and just be aware that the prices will fluctuate. So here you go. Now, too good to be true. And if you don't do it, it will be. You can bring them to the water, but can't make them drink. Absolutely, G. Absolutely. And this is Brandon. Free money does exist. Absolutely. It really does. And money tree. Money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does. It does for us every single day. So there you go. Doug and Todd disappeared. They'll be back. Zach's still driving on the road. Josh, brother, hello. Help me out. Talk to me. What's going on?
Mate, I'm just soaking in the wisdom.
Well, I don't know about wisdom, man. I think this is probably a little bit of a Dutch courage that's coming up here. But nah. Man, I've been around the traps long enough, bro. Been around the traps long enough, Alak-Azul. To know, guys, listen to us, the people that have been here right from the beginning. Okay, again, not financial advice. Do your own research, but I mean, we've been here through the thick and thin. April 22 it launched. I got in at $7.70. I didn't get in on pre-sale. I came in with a small amount. Now I'm retired. This shit literally works. Okay. And yeah, I work hard, but I don't really work hard. You know, I'm just
But
chilling.
it's a choice.
It is.
It's not a necessity thing, you know. That's what it was for me. It's like I got all my energy back when it wasn't that I had to do something. It's that I wanted to do something. You know, when you're following your own passions, there's something to be said about what that does for you personally.
Yeah,
That's exactly correct. Actually, Todd and I just talked about that when I made this decision and whatnot. I'm like, you know, I'm sick of waking up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm done punching a clock when this can be so much more beneficial.
Yeah.
And the cool thing, that I've found is once you do that, the other opportunities that open to you from that are just as like I'm earning more from some of the opportunities that I've taken up just from being involved in the crypto space than I would have been earning at my job, you know, and that's not including crypto.
Absolutely.
You know, once you get involved in this space for long enough, you can become an expert in your own right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny. You know, everyone's got their own goals. Everyone's got their own goals to, you know, they want to achieve and where they're comfortable with, you know, what they want to do with it. But, you know, I look back and I go, isn't it amazing that we can actually reinvest every day more than what some people earn? And that's just reinvesting. I mean, I know not everyone's at that point, but you do get to that point. You do get to that point where actually, you know, I've been doing this for a while and I've been living off it for a while, but it was only recently that I actually stopped and looked at it and go, holy shit. The penny dropped. It's like, my God, I am actually literally reinvesting every day what some people earn in a week.
Yeah. And for
I
me,
hadn't, yeah.
For me, that was what I would be earning in 1 week, in 1 day, like within such a short period of time. And it's like, there's something to be said about that. I really haven't found, like, I've been in the crypto space myself for probably maybe 6 years, and Drip in itself, like, obviously I've taken the time in those years to understand a bit about how the contracts work, how tokenomics work, and I have a finance background itself. So when I see something like Drip and you can go through the white paper, and when you really understand how it works, you really understand why we sort of have so much faith in the system.
Yeah.
And I really recommend everyone. We always talk about doing your own research. Check out the white paper. Just have a read through it and understand
exactly
how the system works.
Mm-hmm.
Folly Baker in the house. It's my man. How you doing, bro? You're on mute.
Hey, what's up,
Potato,
everybody?
potato, Mr. Folly.
Hey, what's up? How's it going, everybody?
Happy New Year,
Good
Folly.
morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
Happy New Year, brother. Good to see you. I was hoping you'd jump on. Super exciting year, bro, and super exciting last couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. The old drip garden. Did you do any live stream for the garden? No,
I didn't, bro. I didn't do the live stream for the garden because so many other people are already doing it. So you know how it is with me, bro. I just go with the flow. Whatever comes up, comes up. I don't specifically do anything, you know. But hey, quick shout out to Dabs. Dabs, good to see you, brother. Alak-Azul. I hope you've got that moonshine there in your hand. Oh, bro. Hey, Folly, one of the real good reasons I wanted to get you on the stream because I noticed, like, I haven't been online very much in the last few days, but I did notice that you did a post and it was saying keep in perspective, and you mentioned the different prices over the last whatever it was over the term of the contract. You noted it was at $2, $3, $59, whatever. And yeah, man, just I thought it'd be great to have you on here so you can touch on that.
Oh yeah,
but also just to have you on here because we love you.
I love you guys too, man. So personally, I feel like we've seen all these cycles before. Like we've seen us go from $3 from pre-sale to $10, back to $2, back up to 59, run down all the way to 7, run from 7 back to 27, 50, 60, 101, and now back to 57. I mean, that should give you some sort of confidence that these are all cycles. It's all going to happen. And the last thing I want to even really say is all of those sinusoidal wave patterns that we formed with the price, up and down, up and down, up and down, they are all void of partnerships. They are all void of partnerships. The last one we saw where we moved from 59 to 7, I mean, there was not much going on then. Then the run up from 7 to 14 to 27 to 67 are all announcement of announcements or announcement of partnerships.
That's right.
So some of these things have not really kicked off yet. I mean, we've got about 10 to 11 things that are going to happen soon. And only 3 or 4 has been ticked off. In the form of the drip garden in Mano Farm, and I mean a sneak peek of what the celebrity NFT is going to do. So these are just 3 out of a lot of things that's going to happen. So now that the price has gone from 101 to 50, 57, you know what's going to happen next. that's the last thing I finished with.
Exactly.
In the next 2 months, that might blast off to almost 200 to 300. I mean, nobody should quote me on that, but this is what some of us know too much to realize that that's going to happen. So, even if it doesn't happen, like price does not really matter. Everyone should focus on increasing the size of your deposits to get a 1% that you think will set you up for life. That's the goal. Get that 1% to something you're comfortable with over time, and you're Gucci. You Gucci.
Yeah. And if I can just add to that, like the cool thing that I've found myself is I got in at drip at about $20. So when my 1% a day compared to what it even is now, and then at 90, the important part that I've found is there's a concept that we had in personal finance. Like I used to sort of teach a little bit of personal finance, and there's a concept of lifestyle creep. I don't know if you're familiar with the concept. Yeah, it's just all about when you hit that 1% and then the price skyrockets and then the price comes back down. Just try not to increase your expenses so much that when it comes back down that you can't pay those back. You know, keep a nice, modest lifestyle.
Absolutely. Yeah. Always live within your means, right? And I think Brandon talked about this before. I can't remember what you called it, Brandon, if you're still out there, man. What was it? When you get this sudden wealth, like how it changes you. What was that? I can't even remember what it was, what the term that he used for it.
Sudden wealth syndrome.
There you go. Sudden wealth syndrome. Hey, and you know what, Folly? That's something like I know you're also a believer of taking profit, along the way, and I think it's super important to do that. And taking profits along the way instead of waiting for that big elephant at the end actually speaks like huge amounts, because it starts to get you into the habit of having money instead of just going, oh man, I got $1 million. What am I going to do with it? If you can take profits along the way, and it drip pays my bills, then you kind of wean yourself into it. You adjust into that bracket of having a good income. And yes, sudden wealth syndrome. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, like you hadn't heard that?
No, we always called it something else, not sudden wealth syndrome. I like that. But one interesting point that I think with drip that we'll see in the next hopefully 6 to 12 months is the drip. I believe there's going to be a collateralized lending platform with drip.
Yeah, from what I hear, Folly can probably expand on that more.
Yeah. That's one of the last things on the roadmap of what Forex wants to do, and the last thing on one of the partnerships of something that we've partnered, that Drip has partnered with too. Nobody knows this, but yeah, I'm I'm in the loop of that. And again, let's even touch a bit on why price really went down this much. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Excuse me, just for a second, right? I'll be right back. Keep going, Folly. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of people, due to the drip garden, the liquidity provision, the whole farming thing, people were stacking up a lot of liquidity. People were buying a lot of drip. People were claiming drip and not selling, and that's why we there's a lot of buy pressure, just for the farm, and that's why we saw that run up from what was it again before the farm, 36 or whatever that was, yeah. Up until almost 98. I mean, nothing goes up so much and doesn't come down. A lot of people have got their side bag, and the pump even happened just before the farm launch, and that tells you that people actually buy the news. Buy the rumor and sell the news. So people thought we were going to run up more up to 120, 150, but when that didn't happen, what did people do? I mean, they sold their side bag, and that's super bullish for drip, because now people have actually taken profits. Not, I wouldn't want to say prematurely, but in a way that the next run up is going to be crazy, because now nobody has got a side bag. I know Brandon's. No, I'm kidding. Brandon is the king of side bags, and yeah, I mean, a lot of us use our side bag for a lot of things. And another thing I want to also touch on is a lot of us really moved a lot of capital into the farm, and we're bringing it back to drip, like in its entirety. Like, there's no better place to put your money right now than drip. So even if money is revolving around Rev and all those pools right now trying to farm Rev, all of that is coming back in 5, 10, 20 folds back into drip. So I mean, I don't want to say some people are actually a bit not short-sighted, but I mean, I think it's really bullish that most of the people have sold their side bags, and now anything else we've got is just a straight up unilateral buy pressure for drip, because I got 0 side bag.
One interesting part about the farm too is, outside of the drip BUSD, and I believe they're the pools without the 0% fee, there's going to be the collateral rehypothecation of all the deposit fees and stuff. Not to mention that as you were mentioning with the farm and the garden, all the liquidity that's locked up there isn't drip BNB pairs.
Yes, that's right. So yeah, these are all for the farm, and we know Forex is cooking up something. I mean, one bummer from everything, and I'm sure I've said this somewhere else, is that we didn't expect that 1% tax on that is sent to the faucet, but it's okay. It's bullish for drip, and we like it. But then again, all of the fees that came from deposit fees are going to be used for buyback of drip, buyback of Rev. We don't know when that's going to happen, and all these are bullish for layer 1. And I'm sure, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking layer 2 is going to be way different from layer 1. Why do I say that? Layer 1 didn't really focus on really totally helping to create that buy pressure for drip, because it's more focused on being a launchpad token or a pre-sale currency for the main farm. So people should not forget that. The layer 1 farm is not really made out to just because the truth is, if layer 1 was really made to sustain drip, we should be seeing drip in 150 right now. But from what I've seen, I realized it's more about getting that marketing wallet really big. It's about creating or generating that pre-sale currency, which is Rev. It's about making sure people that really become diamond bodies, not diamond ends, get the big share of layer 2. So I'm suggesting or assuming that layer 2 is really what's going to really help drip long term, because the multipliers on those non-corpus got me thinking. I think it's a balancing act that Forex has done there. What's the balancing act? The way to really help drip in a farm is to make sure drip has a 10x and all those non-corpus have got a 1x or 2x. But it made it a 4x multipliers on them, and then even till now, some of them have still got 1,000% APY and churning out half more rev than the drip BUSD pool, which is good because now people have paid all those deposit fee and they can use to buy back rev and all that, and then good for the system. But the layer 2, I believe the way to really make it bullish is, put a 1x or 2x at most on those non-corpus. Put 10x no tax on drip BUSD and watch drip fly. So this is one thing I believe is going to happen in the other farm, and it's super bullish. To be very honest, it's super bullish.
To be honest, it seems like it seems like to me that the pools and farms that have been created for Rev have provided a good capital base for the layer 2 through the deposit fees as well.
That's right, exactly.
Look, to put it simply, you guys can get into the technicals of it, but for others out there that are not into it, I'll just put it really simple. Basically, it's establishing a foundation. It's establishing a stronger foundation for the future growth. And it's just a matter of being patient. It's like if any business that you build, if you just skyrocket and you haven't built a foundation, that thing's going to topple over. And I think it's really smart and genius what Forex is doing, and he knows the play. We're establishing the base to solidify the base before we literally moon. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that, but that's in simple layman terms, that's exactly what's happening.
100%. You're right. 100%.
Yeah.
Because just go. Sorry.
No, I was only going to add a couple words. I was just going to say, and that's being done in such a multifaceted way that those foundations are going to be so strong.
Yep.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
We got Golden. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Who's Golden? Sorry, I can't see you.
It's Zach's wife. He sent me this, so I was like, what is this? I don't know.
Okay. Hey, Zach's wife. Welcome, Golden. And you're on live.
This is goofy. Goodness gracious.
So you're out there. You're being seen by the world, Golden. And
all right. Well, good thing it's dark in here.
Yeah. How's drip been for you? Like, what do you think of it? Is it a life changer or what?
What was that?
Is it a life changer?
Life changer for what? I didn't repeat your whole question. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Has drip been like a real life changer for you?
I don't really know a lot about it, but I know my husband has said that it's kind of a good steady income. So
awesome.
I'll take it.
Drip pays my bills.
Yeah,
that's basically it. Okay.
My wife has really not done anything with crypto, right? So there's a certain level that I really try to explain how exciting it is to her, but it's not something that interests her. And I said, okay, no problem. But it's the same thing. It's like when she started talking about her work, I hear like old school Charlie Brown, like wah, 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 wah. And that's because like, she's really good at her job, and we have no idea what she's talking about, right? So,
hey, Zach, your microphone, man, you might have to. I know you've been playing around with microphones. You may have to switch because your sound's a little bit weak.
How about now?
There you go. That's better.
All right, perfect. So I'll start at the beginning. my wife doesn't really do a lot with the crypto. And when it comes down to it, I've tried. I'm really excited. I kind of go over the top of everything I do. So she's just like, well, okay. So I've kind of had to just go to the point and say, it's working. We pay our bills, and we bought a house. You know, none of this could have been possible. But overall, with her, I guess she works in a hospital in the health field. Okay, and she does some stuff that I have no idea how she does it. She talks about those, technical aspects, and that's like talking about the tokenomics behind drip or whatever, right? She's like, I don't know what tokenomics are. I'm like, I don't know what your technicals are either. Like, I just, it's just kind of how it works for us. And so eventually she's going to get into it. Sooner or later, she's going to get into it. She's going to see that she wants her own Vega drip too, So, but, it's really made possible because just like Polly had said, I took a lot of capital out of other things. I didn't go into the garden, but I went into drip. And that was, that was a decision I made, and I'm living with that, and I'm doing just fine. So that answers your question. And honey, I will be home shortly. So if you want to jump off, you don't have to stay on with us.
Sounds great. Frey is calling my name anyway.
Hey, Golden, thank you. Thank you for joining us there. Shout out to the healthcare workers, and that's you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We greatly appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too. You guys have a great night, okay?
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, now we've got another family member here. Zach, this is another family member, bro.
Come on, get off of there, kid. Okay, first of all, I thought this was supposed to be a link to show people, like, not to actually join the stream. So, yeah, well, it is what it is. Thanks a lot, bud. I don't know how to use technology, but I understand that drip works good. So let's go and jump off there, Leapers.
You can send me a YouTube link. The YouTube link, I believe.
The YouTube link. I'll put that.
The other thing is that in the middle of driving in a winter storm and bad weather, limited to trying to touch my phone while I'm driving. So that's something to be said. I thought what I was sending was, it wasn't what it was it? So pretty much, hey, my grandma's coming on here in a minute. No, but sorry for all the interruptions, guys. I just wanted to kindly show them where and what I was doing there. So thanks, guys, if they're still listening.
Oh my God, Zach. You're hilarious.
Hang on. Hey, Crypto Lucky is going to be joining us as well. Wow, this is awesome. Just a sec. I'm gonna send it now.
When it comes, I'm gonna share some of the bullish partnerships that we've got, and how it's gonna really help drip. Apart from what the layout is going to do. So I mean, just to really finish on what just said. How does drip has a diluted market cap of right now? I mean, just looking by the figures, $59 per drip. That's 59 million diluted market cap, and has got 20 million, almost 20 million in liquidity. How bullish is that?
Sorry. It's beautiful. Crazy. It's beautiful.
It's crazy because what you really see is a lot of projects. That's not even market cap. That's diluted market cap. Yeah. So the point is, we are prepared to really be a 200 to 300 million market cap, not diluted market cap with 20 million, almost 20 million in liquidity. It's crazy. So what I mean is that we don't even need all the liquidity that we've got right now. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Lucky, you're in the house.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, brother.
What's up,
Yo.
Lucky?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Polly?
I'm good.
See you, bro.
G'day, mate.
You okay?
We can hear you
all
fine,
right?
brother. We can hear you fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I thought I'd drop by. I'm busy today. It's weird. I had to wake up early. I'm actually writing out some tokenomics, and then I got a bunch of meetings. But I have to stop by, of course. Say hi to everybody. Right?
Yeah.
Alak-Azul to all the viewers.
Alak-Azul.
Yeah.
My God, I think I've had 7 shots now.
Happy New Year, Alak-Azul.
Happy New Year, brother. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a great year. This is exciting.
Great year.
I actually love the price right now too.
Yeah.
This is one thing. I know you guys are talking about price, right? Real quick. I mean, I guess we've been around for a while or long enough to realize that when everybody is like screaming and yelling and crying, that's actually the sign to take a look at it and analyze and see and notice. You'll notice it's actually a good time to get in, right? I always say to everybody, celebrate the dips. Every time it dips down, the price goes down. That's the best time because these are the prices that what is it now? 59, 57. This is the price where everybody says, "Oh, I wish I got in at 59." That's what you're gonna say in the future anyway.
Selling rips, buying dips.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly
I
right.
love it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It's
probably gonna have to jump off in a little while anyway. I just thought I'd say hi.
Oh man, always a pleasure to have you here, brother. You know, you know how it is, mate. You and I have been here from day one, and guys, for those that don't know who Crypto Lucky is yet, if it hadn't been for Crypto Lucky, I wouldn't be here. So
man.
There you go, man.
Well, you know, yeah. It's just my plan. I'm happy how, you know, again, it makes you so proud to see how successful you become, right? And you know, you talk about helping people. Yeah, I mean, I know as cheesy as it sounds, you know, I believe that true wealth is really attained when it's not about you, right? When it's not about you anymore. And we talked about this, Danny, many times. And yes, it sounds very cheesy. However, the more people you actually could help get in, you're talking about retirement and people retiring, quitting their jobs. That's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
Absolutely.
Right. And it's happening every single day. So the goal is not to just pump my own bags and, you know, increase my own portfolio. Of course, that's always there. But when you're able to have the tools like Drip or like other DeFi projects out there where you're actually able to help other people attain the same thing, your life is different. I mean, it's a different, you know, your purpose in life is ultimately changed.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, just a quick one. Dabs, I'm still waiting for you, brother. We're still waiting for you, man. you got to join us on this. Yeah, Lucky, you know, we look back, guys, I started my DeFi journey, not crypto journey, my DeFi journey with $40. $40, and I'm now retired.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty crazy?
Yeah. That's a real deal. Everybody's quiet. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. No, sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Can you guys take over just for a sec? I'll be right back. Sure.
Cool. Everybody's on mute. Is it just me?
No, we're here with you. I mean, we're listening to you.
Polly, I watched a couple of your videos. Oh man, yeah. What's going on with your brain, man? You are too smart. I give it up to you. I love how deep you get into it, the intricate details of the projects. So again, to all the viewers, follow for sure. I mean, he's definitely a great mind in the space, and
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
doing my best. Man. So happy with what we're seeing right now in the market. I mean, I like the fact that people thought Layer 1 is going to take us straight to the moon, and I like the fact that it retraced so much that everybody holding Drip on the side to sell. When we go to 200, I've sold already. I'm a corporate in that aspect, but then I've moved my money to the farms. But I mean, we're going to be moving it back in 5 folds, and that's really bullish. I'm not the only one that's going to be doing that. A lot more people are going to be doing that too. And no side backs right now. So all that everybody's got left is buy pressure on drip when layer 2, when layer 2 comes, when the NFT game comes, when the celebrity onboarding continues. Because right now everybody actually went on holidays, and people are afraid to realize that a lot of capital moved away from crypto through the market downtrend, and people trying to really celebrate Christmas and the New Year's. So we're back to business right now.
That's right. Like I always say, every day's a Friday. Every day's a Friday for me. Always work hard and play hard after. Yeah.
A lot of that vacation. A lot of that liquidity was pulled out of the big caps. But personally speaking, and this might be considered alpha, I'm not sure. But I've gotten a ton of people looking to hire me for DeFi projects from big companies and stuff, which makes me think 2022 is going to be really interesting for DeFi with big companies coming on board.
Hey, Josh, you're not going to take any of those jobs, mate. Don't forget Alak-Azul.
No, of course not. I just thought it was interesting that companies were reaching out to Solidity developers and stuff like that, looking to create their own DeFi platforms this year.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, there's tons.
It's all good. Now you do again. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Yeah, 3 to 6 month timeframes that I was being told. Just privately for a number of different projects. So yeah, consider this space to be really exponentially growing this year. I can see a lot of catalysts. So Drip is going to be a big proponent of that. Drip is going to get a lot of new eyes on it from that. DApp radar, as people come onto DeFi, Drip's going to be marketed everywhere. As this adoption keeps on growing, Drip's going to grow exponentially with that, in my opinion. Not financial advice, doing research, of course, but that's what I've found in the past couple of weeks.
Not financial advice. No, that it is so true, Josh. I mean, the projects, the acceleration and just the speed that everything's going at right now, is crazy. It's crazy. And you said not financial advice. I find that funny because it made me think. There's a lot of YouTubers, a lot of videos out there, a lot of people, kind of sharing their strategies. Remember, this is DeFi, decentralized finance, meaning you are in control of your own move. Every single move that you make, you're in control of it. You're in 100% control. And people like us, we share our strategies, what's worked for us. That doesn't mean that's the only one, right? And you'll hear other YouTubers and people on the chats sharing their strategies. Just take them all with a grain of salt and apply it to your own strategies. Because no strategy is 100% correct. It really depends on you. And that's kind of what I want to say about that, because I know there's some YouTubers going to war with each other, which is kind of nonsense because, dude, this is DeFi. You don't have to listen to anybody, right?
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, we love to share what's worked for us, and hopefully it helps somebody else. And if it doesn't work for you, so be it. Follow another strategy.
Yeah, right? And all of the strategies that I've followed that haven't worked have helped me figure out my strategy that does work. It's lessons, not losses are lessons if you can recover from them. So never invest what you can't afford to lose. Always, always have a backup plan, guys. That's what I've always found has helped me through the dips. And then when the rips come, you can really enjoy them.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's just sad to see such a young project and there's people going to war. Like, for what? Like, dude, you guys are all on your own. We're all on our own here, right? And if we could help the next person do a little better than us, then absolutely, that's what it's all about. Instead of kind of putting each other down and whatnot. I mean, there's no room for that. There's no need for that too, right? So, and this is
doesn't happen on this channel, brother. Doesn't happen on this channel.
Heck no.
Right.
Nope.
No, we're just here for everybody. We're here for the people. We're we share what we can share, and if it works for you, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then at least it gives you an opportunity to think about things a little bit more and then work out what works best for you. I got to do this again. Dabs is a good mate. we get on Zoom, just so you guys know. And where is it? Here, I'm going to put this up on here. How to join the team. Dabs, come on, brother. I've sent you the link many times. Just get on. Just hit me up on Telegram, bro.
Click one of the 50 links Danny sent you.
And man, you got to do it. You got to come and join Team Alak-Azul, man.
Was Folly going to share some alpha? I know I was
yes.
I was hearing a couple things.
I was share some stuff.
Yes, I'm about to share some alphas. I mean, just to quickly run down through the list of what we've got going on, and some things that have been checked. Manofarm has been checked. Drip Garden, Drip Liberation. All that did was increase the liquidity up to a point where we don't even need them. But yeah, good enough to prepare us for the 1 billion TVO that we're expecting. A bit of celebrities onboarding has started. You see Juvia James coming on board with almost 175K. Subscribers on YouTube, and then he's got a main channel of about 1 million people. If you don't know, I think he's been on YouTube for a while now, and his team has grown crazily. Between he joined 2 weeks ago, I guess, and I believe his team has really grown from just his YouTube alone. So that is there.
Yep.
Drip got into partnership with Current, which is one of the most innovative NFTs. So that's what I want to really share right now. So you remember all these Bored Apes? Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yep. Okay, just while we're waiting, I'm just going to put this. Just don't know how drip works. Come on, Dabs, man. We've been drinking too much, I guess. What the hell?
That's hilarious.
Besides the 1%. Besides the 1%. Hey, Dabs, hit me up later on. We'll do some Alak-Azul, and I'll tell you more about it. It's still early where you are, I'm guessing. So
okay. all the Polygon punks, Bored Apes, Angry Pitbull. Sorry to say, I'm not trying to bring them down, but they are all just cartoons that have got no utility or use case. The whole aim of an NFT is to really, really have access to passive reward by holding on to it, because it's supposed to be a proof of part ownership of a project or of a company, of a business, and all of that. That's what an NFT should. That's one of the mad utility of an NFT should be. Not you holding on to Angry Pitbull, Bored Apes, BSC punks, or whatever you call it, and then no use case at all. All you can do is just show it off, and that's it. So right now, what one of the partnership with Drippers will be doing is they are going to be really getting on with these projects and telling them, instead of just holding your Bored Apes or your Angry Pitbull and just holding it without any use case for it, we are going to be creating a DApp or a platform where you can be guaranteed passive rewards in Drip. So what that means is that they are going to be exposing all these 5,000, maybe there's about 10,000 minted of Angry Pitbulls or whatever, and then you'll be exposed to all that community of people, exposing them to Drip faucets and getting them to get an account in Drip. Because I mean, if you've got $10,000 or 100K to buy all those things, all those bored monkeys and all that, I mean, what would you put in when you know that something can guarantee you 1% daily returns on your investment? So that's one way to really get all that NFTs on Ethereum straight into Drip, because now. Instead of just holding on to your NFTs that have got no use case, now you can come into faucet technology. That's what Current calls it. And then you create an account and then start to get passive rewards, because they're also going to be having a database where you can actually just have all your NFTs showing for you once you connect to the DApp. So that way you see everybody having all these NFTs onboarded straight into Drip, and that's multi-million dollar NFT project, because not just one of them. We start with one and then every other ones just follow. So this is one way to really onboard all of the capital, all of the money that is just lying fallow on the Ethereum side because of gas fees straight to Drip. This is bullish in many ways because once those guys come in, then every other project on Ethereum will start to take notice and then start to say, oh, there's a partnership that is really onboarding anybody that has got an NFT, whatever NFT you've got. Now there's a utility for it. Create an account with this project and then start to get daily rewards for holding on to your NFTs. Watch how many money, watch how much is going to come in through that. And not only
man.
Forex gave a hint on this cross-chain NFTs, if you remember, in one of his animal farm charts. But this is how it's all going to work. I mean, he's not got all the time to really explain the intricacies involved, but this is exactly what he was trying to talk about. How bullish is that for Drip as an ecosystem? And the other part of things is the fact that in this same partnership, like every NFT project right now that are trying to do NFTs with celebrities and entertainment industries, they are all going to be onboarding capital or building their entertainment business on the blockchain, and that's through Drip. So they are all going to be having a faucet account and then earning 1% passive rewards. You know,
wow.
So almost 40 million. We've got projects where there's about 30 million, 40 million, 50 million that they can really put in and start getting 1% on that account. So this is not just something that we are proposing or we think would happen. These are partnerships that has been sealed by Current and City of Atlantis, which is what I'm part of the core team really, but I try not to, I've not really publicized it a lot, but I've been working on it for like with my friend Olo for like 6 to 9 months now. But yeah, these are the things that we're hoping to do, and it's crazy because Olo has been in the entertainment industry, been on the advisory board of some of these projects for more than 25 years. So people like he has advised for people like the Gregory's son. He has advised for a lot of the big entertainment outfits back in the States. And if we are offering them to build their business on top of the blockchain, because one of the knowledge gaps in the crypto space right now is everybody knows about Bitcoin and all of this, but these entertainment industries, they have no idea how to really onboard onto the blockchain.
Correct.
So it is a technology that is coming and saying in 3 clicks you can onboard your business onto the blockchain. They are gonna go all in. So it's funny because now this partnership is there and is a multi-year, multi-million dollar project. No rush, no. By the grace of God, some of us are already millionaires before we even got into a project like this. So we're not in it for the quick bucks, quick buck, or trying to make money off it. It's just about really helping humanity, independent talents that would normally be. I mean, I don't want to go into more details. All I'm trying to say is expect $1 billion to flow into Drip in the next 6 to 9 months, a year max. And no
Alak-Azul to that. Hell yeah, man. Super bullish. Alak-Azul to that.
Man, I wish I had someone in Drip. Yeah.
Oh, bro. You know what? I'm going to send you some of this.
So
in the next couple of days, I'm going to send you some of this. And then we can do another stream and we can just do this.
Make everybody jealous.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's exactly what
in regards to the NFTs, etc., Lucky, that's way in your expertise and specialization as well. From you and I were talking about that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we were a couple of years ago, NFTs, and now it's cool to see how far that's gotten. Yeah, no, so basically, Folly, you're saying that people are able to, is it almost like wrapping their NFT and getting involved in Drip?
Yes, so that's why Forex, after this farm, the next thing is going to be building is a cross-chain bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that whatever NFT they are holding, we can really see it on the BSC sites too. and then they start to really earn based on that NFT being mirrored on the BSC, sort of.
So it's very
So
similar to yeah. Well, no, I just thought of Wonderland for some reason, but you know how they're wrapping the wrap memo and whatnot. I mean, yeah, and you can. Oh, I guess they're over collateralizing their like a loan or something like that.
And the other bridge is the fact that whatever funds you've got on Ethereum, because your NFT is in Ethereum, you only play in the Ethereum space.
Right.
There's a bridge that's going to convert your ERC20 to BEP20, and straight up you can use Ethereum to buy drip.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's one of the cross-chain bridge Forex has been talking about for a while now, and I think he's going to take it serious right now because he knows how much money can really cross over to BSC just by creating that bridge.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it will. It will, for sure. And that much money flowing into drip. I mean, this whole thing about price. It's really. Oh, they're back again.
You're on mute, bro. You're on
mute.
Yeah.
Every time
that's
it
like
dips and rips, I hear the exact same statements over again. I get deja vu sometimes.
Yeah. Sorry, Zach, you're a freaking clown, brother. You're like a cross between Frosty the Snowman and Deadpool.
And Bozo. Well, hi, kids. Let's have some fun with drip today. How about you, Lucky? You're dressed up. Come and join a game.
Sounds pretty creepy.
All right, first game we got for Lucky is come on down. We're going to set your face in a snowbank called a face wash. It's real fun. It's cold. It'll go numb, and you won't want to be my friend anymore. So,
as long as it's not yellow snow, it's all good.
Oh, no. Nope. That's naughty.
Oh, man. How is this community? Isn't this community amazing? Right? This drip community that we have. And look at us. We're on here, well, it's been 3 weeks or something, or a couple of weeks since we've been online. But, we do this all the time. We got so many people watching all the time. And it's just the buzz from this community is just amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I've never, ever seen anything like it. Sure, you get the little bit of negative here and there, but in a whole, it's, I'd say it's 99.9% positive. And that's got to be a beautiful thing. And then we hear stuff like from what Folly just said. And it just, how can you not want to be in this? Dabs, how could you not want to be in this? And Dabs, we're going to do Alak-Azul later on because I'm going to get you on board, man. You're going to join us today. You're going to join Team Alak-Azul today. All right. So there you go. And Lucky, thanks, brother, for jumping in again, man.
Oh man, always, dude. I'm working as we're talking, but it's always good to be on here with the guys. It's happy to be on
here. Yeah. This is Brandon. And I really wish, I know, Brandon, you can't come on today, but I really wish that you'd be on it with us as well. But we'll do the next
to Brandon too. Yeah, and the other guy, Doug and Todd. Yeah, congrats to everybody who's like stepping up and getting out of their jobs. Good for them. Very proud. Yeah,
man, it's just amazing. Like, how many of us are like, seriously stopping work? Work. Yep. Here we go. Here's Dabs. We're doing it tonight. Yes, we are, brother. Yes, we are. You're going to join Team Alak-Azul tonight. And Brandon, best community on earth. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm right.
And that's an amazing thing. Example, the last stream that we did where we did all those airdrops, and that's the community for you. We were airdropping to everyone and anyone. It wasn't about just because they're in our team. And that was a beautiful thing.
That's true. Again, it doesn't matter if you're on the same team. It's not even about that. Whatever works. Right?
Yeah, man. We're growing the community.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
there you go. I
are.
didn't mean to cut you off, brother. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I think I was cutting you off. So go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. You know, I'm looking up at the live and how many viewers, and it's amazing because right now we're at 25 viewers, but we haven't dropped below that for the whole stream, which means that there's people watching and people are liking what we're doing. And guys, a big shout out to all of you. I I really appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. You know, we never promise anything, but we just share what we experience, and you know, and how it's awesome for all of us. So and I hope you'll be part of it as well. Hang on, let me just put these up here. Random airdrops. Thanks, Gregory. Yeah, random airdrops. Yeah, man, and we'll do it again. But I don't want to have it like, oh, we're going to regularly do it. It's not about that. You know, it's a little bit more exciting when we just do it. You know, just do it off the cuff.
I love it when I love giving when no one's asking. That's the best time.
Yeah, well,
that's totally like, yeah.
That's true as well. That's true as well. You know, hydrated people or happier people. Drip is life changing. Oh, man, absolutely. There's no question. It is life changing. It's changed a lot of lives. Okay, my key push for Drip is me to bless the community I work in. I'm a paramedic, and I will spread the love to my love. Oh man, nice. Salute to you, G.
Yes.
You know, you're a frontliner. That's freaking amazing, and dripping around the city, beautiful. And yes, Brandon, thank you for that. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Please smash the like button and just follow whenever we're going to go live. And I think, you know, I've had a huge increase in subscribers to the channel recently, which is freaking awesome. And, you know, I don't know how many likes we've gotten on here at the moment, but there's quite a few. But please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. And just so you know when we're going live, I'm going to be kind of offline. I'm going to go offline for after today's stream. I'm going to go offline for maybe 5 or 6 days because I'm going to spend some time with the family. We've rented a resort just for ourselves, exclusively for us. And you know why? Because we can. I'm not saying that to show off, but it's because we can. And thanks to Drip, we can actually do that. So I may do a live stream from out there at the resort, but if I don't, well, you know, I don't. Charity is number one. Yes, it is. Charity is number one. Actually, G, I've got a little bit of mixed feelings about that, but yes, it's pretty close to number one. 12 more likes, guys. Let's show some love. Yes, please smash that like button. Eugene, thank you for all you do. It helps to grow the team. Thank you for being part of the team. And Dabs, Alak-Azul. There you go.
Is Eugene here in the Philippines?
No, he's in the US, but he's a Filipino.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Eugene's one of our active members on the Drip Philippines Telegram group. Again, guys, if you are from the Philippines, or if you just want to jump in and where are we? I'll put this back here again. Okay, Drip Philippines, scrolling along the bottom, Telegram group, Drip Philippines. Join us over there. Actually, you know, we haven't actually set up the Telegram group for Team Alak-Azul, but I'm going to set that up when I get back from my outing this coming week. And we're going to set up Team Alak-Azul on Telegram, and hopefully some of you guys will jump on there. Now, also a shout out to Brandon, because Brandon's my drip brother. He's my drip brother, and we were doing streams. I remember the first stream we ever did was great fun. I'm gonna put that on the bottom at the moment as well, of the stream at the moment as well. And that's Team Drip Guide on Telegram. You can hit up Brandon. He's a wealth of information, and just an amazing member of the Drip community. So There you go. Brother Felix, is there a love button? Hey, brother, that's becoming a little bit X-rated. We won't talk about that.
I know you're kind of button, Felix. No, I'm kidding. Where are you? He should be on here too.
Yeah, bro, you should be on here, man. If you want to quickly jump on the stream, we're going an hour and 46 minutes now, so I'm probably going to let it go for another 10 or 15 minutes. But okay, hang on, where are we? Hey, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon's streaming tomorrow night, guys. So if you haven't already subscribed, which is pretty crazy because everyone that's watching this is probably already subscribed to Brandon's channel, head over there and just, if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button, like his videos, smash that like button on his videos. Brandon is my drip brother, and he's doing a stream tomorrow night. So, yeah, man, tune into that one. Depending on where I am, I might tune into that one as well, bro. I'll jump on for a few minutes if you want me to. So there you go, guys. Any questions while you've got this mastermind alliance in here? Is that what we call ourselves, mastermind alliance, guys? I don't know. Is it?
Okay. Team Alak-Azul.
Team Alak-Azul. Yeah.
All you gotta say, yeah.
Team Alak-Azul. US
taxes. I've got a question.
Yes.
Is anybody trying to accumulate rev?
Is anyone trying to accumulate rev?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Are you?
Oh yeah. I'm not going to miss out on such kind of game. I love such games.
Yeah. I love how the farm is ultimately helping people in the faucet. So, I mean, if you're in the faucet, it kind of makes sense to get into the farm. If you're in the farm, it kind of makes sense to get into the faucet because they're kind of complementing each other. And this is the way that we found that how Forex works. You know, he's building on top of previous projects, just like Reap and B-Reap and now Drip and then, farm. So, yes, absolutely. You know, without getting deep into it, I do have a strategy for myself on farm, and it's kind of similar to what I have with faucet as well. And if you look at it with the garden where everything started, now getting into the drip BUSD pools, and yes, just stacking the rev. I actually put some ETH in there for fun, right? Because instead of ETH just sitting on Ethereum or doing nothing, it's really nice to see your money work, right? So if you do have your Bitcoin or the other tokens out there, yeah, it makes sense to put it in a farm like this. I was always scared to put other coins or tokens into other projects because, of course, with all the rug pulls that happen and a lot of developers just running away. But now that we know the integrity of Forex chart, right, and we know how solid the project is, I have 100% confidence in sticking ETH and other tokens in here.
Yeah,
just to get a little extra.
Yeah. The beauty of it is through the blockchain, it's all permissionless too. It's all trustless.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Which is to say that it's purely transparent. You know what's going on in the code. And the cool thing about the pools is like if you want to pull out your tokens, there's nothing to stop you doing that immediately. It's not like they're locked up for any period of time. Right. There is obviously the deposit fee you might cop. But as I think
you make that back in like a day.
A lot of people have ROI already from that.
Yeah. You make that up in a day. Pretty much, ETH, for example. Of course, it's really high in the beginning, 1,900%. Now it's like 766. It was 700. Now it went up to 760. Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
I was one of the few people in the Wrap BNB link pool.
Yep.
And like that's the cool part about that is I just had some link on the side, had some spare BNB, and I was like, well, 4% deposit fee. I'm going to make that back. I want rev anyway. That's so nothing. Yep. Yeah, if I can get 2 weeks worth of that at 2,000 APR, I'm laughing.
Yeah. When I tested my ETH, I know there was a 6% deposit fee, and I was like, well, that's pretty cool. But when you calculate it, like I basically got it back in a day. So that's not an issue at all.
Yeah.
So
And
instead
then,
of letting your token sit, make it work.
yeah, and then back into what you're
Turn some rev.
saying, you are earning that rev, and we know
Yep.
what the plans are with rev. You know, you get your 20% discount. So if you are
It'd be
looking to get into
crazy.
if you are getting into that next layer, this is a great opportunity to do that. Rev price is nice and cheap too. So, I mean, personally, have a set of NFA, but yeah, I've been buying a little bit of Rev while it's been nice and cheap. You know, it pumped up, market's down, Rev's taking a hit itself. I've been seeing a lot of FUD going around, which means that a lot of people are probably selling a bit of their bag. Well, you know, I like to buy those dips.
I
Buy the
agree,
dip, man.
100%.
Buy
That's
the
exactly what I was
dip.
saying earlier. When there's a lot of FUD going around, that's when I'm like, ooh, okay, I think it's time.
Blood on the streets, I believe, was mentioned before. You know,
Yeah, blood on the streets.
Few of us come from traditional finance, and you know, you just apply some of that similar theory that you know, and you can you can make some really good decisions here too.
I agree, and people buying in on the top, and you know, everybody comes in at their different level, and you know, many people may not be in a position to purchase now because they went all in, you know, when it was 90 or 88, which I we totally understand, and we've been there, done that many times, right? So it's like don't think about, you know, the best price points to get in, like, you know, can I get in at the very bottom? I don't know any trader. I don't know anybody that's actually been able to figure that out. So, you know, get in and just you know, have an extra bag of extra money out there to, you know, get a better position if the price goes down. You're preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, of course, right? But always prepare. Have the preparation.
Yeah, and just to, I think, finalize on that, you know, time in the market always beats timing the market. From a long-term perspective. So always keep that in mind, guys and girls.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, let's just address this one really quickly. Can you comment on Reservoir and its benefits? I've been in Fawcett for a few weeks. Okay. Greg, look, Reservoir is well, it's like a staking pool as well, and it adds direct liquidity to the drip ecosystem. What more can I explain about it? It's variable, the amount that you're going to be getting, depending on how much of a stake what percentage of the stake that you hold. All right. Personally, I don't want to get into the technicals of it. It's another component which does help the ecosystem. A lot of people actually use Reservoir just to earn BNB to cover their gas fees, right? So it's you know, it's a smart move as well, but it does directly help support the liquidity and the price of drip.
And if I can just quickly add to that, and I think Folio will want to maybe follow up on this. What we've created with the splitting of the LP is we've got the drip BUSD pairs and the drip BNB pairs. So Reservoir operates on the drip BNB pairs, so that helps lock up BNB and drip BNB pairs, which helps us when the BNB price goes up. In the same way that the BUSD price helps stabilize us. I believe Foley called it our sword and shield. And I'd like to iterate on that, perhaps just in a few words, or a few more if you'd like.
Yeah, Foley would be.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Reservoir is the best place to really earn BNB at between 50 to 60% APY. I've not seen anywhere where you are earning BNB and getting that amount of BNB out in terms of the APY. And the other thing is, it's yield farming made simple. You throw BNB in, you get BNB out. Whatever happens at the backside, you have no idea and you don't care. You just put your BNB in and you get your BNB out. And it's so good. It's so good because it's a low risk way of really capturing the value from drip. Because when the price of drip moons, when BNB moons, then drop also goes up. So it's so good because it's a way of capturing value from drip and BNB in one single click by just throwing in your BNB into the reservoir. So I like it so much because it also benefits those that are really wanting to store their BNB somewhere and they don't want that to be in the wallet where it's a dead fish in the sea. They want it to be somewhere where at least it's earning 0.2% or 0.15% every day. and that's awesome. On something as valuable as BNB. So yeah, I think reservoir is great, except that I diversified a lot of my drop my reservoir holdings into the farm because I feel like that's a better play right now. But yeah, once I'm done in that aspect, now that BNB is down and drip is down, it's a good time to really get back into the reservoir with your profit from the farm in layer 2. So yeah, that's what I would have to say about reservoir.
Beautiful. Greg, does that answer your question, mate? So
how do you think, Folly, what are your what's your opinion on how drip BUSD affects reservoir?
Sorry, come again with that.
What's your opinion? How do you see the new manor farm affecting the actual drip / BNB liquidity?
Oh, no, the farm is not going to affect drip BNB because we've created drip BNB liquidity from day one of drip. So it's a resting liquidity. Like it's got nothing that's going to take away from the farm. The farm is not going to take anything away from it. That has been there from day one. The only thing is we needed something else, and that's the drip BUSD. So regardless of if people start to create drip BUSD, the drip BNB is already there and it's doing what it should do. Unfortunately, right now, BNB has really dragged us a bit down, but it's not as bad as it should have been if all we were tied to was just drip BNB, and we've not got that BUSD liquidity down there.
Yep. Yeah. I know, Danny, you and I talked about this off live, and how drip BUSD, the manor farm, is creating another leg to support this. It's adding to the foundation of drip. So before it was only drip BNB, which is great because it is crypto, right? It's definitely on the crypto side. Now that you're taking it and pairing it with a stable coin, which is BUSD, it's adding another leg. When I visualize it, I picture a table and right, before it was just one solid leg, which is just drip BNB. Now add another leg. So how much more stable can you get? And all the projects that we've been discussing that Forex is putting out and has in the works, right? It's just adding more to the foundation of. So yes, the price will fluctuate. It always does. I mean, if it doesn't move, I'd kind of be worried because that means it's kind of dead. No, it's not dead, but it's it's normal for the price to move. That's just the way the market is. So, but knowing that the manor farm is now here, helping stabilize drip as a whole even more, that I hope should get people excited or kind of understand how important it was. And yes, it did dip because you now have two legs that are solid.
That's right. Absolutely right. Hey, just for the guys that are out there watching again, like Greg, if you guys can hit us up on Telegram, you want to get, you want to join our groups or whatever. I'm not talking about joining the teams. There's never any obligation for you to jump onto our teams. But with our groups that we have, the Telegram groups, etc., or our Zoom meetings, you guys are more than welcome. And, we just openly share what we're doing. And, if it can benefit you, please don't hesitate to hit us up. C, again, hit me up. C, I know you're probably still out there because you're usually there from start to finish when we do our streams. Hit me up on Telegram and I'm going to send you some drip later on. I'm not going to say exactly how much or whatever, but I truly appreciate that you always tune into our streams. So there you go. There you are. And C is definitely still there as always. Thank you so much for following us, guys. We just hit the 2-hour mark. Woo! What do you think? We're gonna keep going? Again.
Have another.
We're gonna keep going, or we're gonna call it.
Yeah, you guys stay on for sure. I'm gonna bounce though.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
on a Sunday.
Thanks.
I gotta prepare this.
Yeah,
I love it.
I know. Thanks again, brother. I really appreciate you always jumping in here. Thanks for that. And after this stream, I'm going to get on to Zoom with Dabs. If anyone else wants to jump on Zoom later on, just hit me a DM on Telegram. But bear in mind that in our Zooms normally we're doxed, so just keep that in mind if you want to jump on the stream, because it's a little bit odd if we're doxed and you're not. So. Hang on. Brandon, can I get an airdrop? Yeah, bro. Sure, why not? Can I get one back?
We'll airdrop based on what you airdrop us. Is that what it is?
Yeah, man. I'll airdrop back exactly what you airdrop to me, brother. But anyway, guys, you know what? I think I am going to call it. I do have a few things going on. I've got the electrician in the office. Electrician, not electrician. The electrician in the other room behind here, because I'm renovating and we're making it the study for the kids. And I've got a few other things I've got to get done today. And tomorrow, again, I'm going to disappear for a few days, or I may jump on for a live stream wherever I am. We'll see what happens, but I'm just going to enjoy life. And spend some time with the family, which is what we should all be doing. We should all just be like chilling. Don't get too emotional over this. Don't stress about it. Anyone that's in drip now is going to be a millionaire, so it doesn't really matter. And just chill out, just be comfortable, enjoy it, enjoy the journey. And success is a journey, it's not a destination. And there you go. Hang on, let's just put some. Always appreciate the positive drip vibes. Alak-Azul. Thanks, Michael. Alak-Azul, brother. You know what? I'm going to do it one more time. Just one more time. I don't know. There's like 10 or something now. But Zach, is that you? It's doing the.
You're doing donuts? Is that what he said? I'm not.
Yeah, I think he is. Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul. Hey, Danny,
Alak-Azul.
can you just switch the banner back to the Drip Philippines? Gregory's just asking how to find the Telegram.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. Drip Philippines.
So, so you can either go into Telegram and type drip_Philippines, or you can paste that into whatever browser you use, and it should open up a link to your Telegram app in our channel.
Yeah, you can get that. And also in the description of the video of the stream here, you'll see it. It's got the links to my Telegram and Drip Philippines Telegram as well. So hang on. See Alak-Azul, everyone. You know, I really love the fact that everyone knows Alak-Azul. Isn't it awesome? It's amazing. It's amazing. Let me just pop up a few more of these comments before we go. Education conversation. It's amazing. Thank you all. Alak-Azul, have a safe trip. Thanks, G. Totally appreciate you tuning in all the time. Enjoy your holiday, bro. How to find you on Telegram? Yeah, we just answered that one, Greg. Show us that beautiful Philippines resort, brother. I will. It's it's not the top of the line resort, but it's a good resort. And the fact is that we have it for ourselves, so we're gonna have it for ourselves.
You gotta
and Daddy's gonna run around naked along the beach.
You gotta share some sunset photos in the Drip Philippines chat.
Oh, we'll do. Absolutely, we'll do sunset and what mooning. I'm not going to moon. Fuck that.
Naughty boy. Boy, I have to punish you. Give you a whooping.
So yeah, guys, I will share that. It's the main thing is that we've got the place for ourselves. It's got swimming pool, it's got pool tables, and over here in the Philippines, it's got karaoke, and we got internet, we got all of that happening, and it's just my immediate family, my wife and my kids, and also my in-laws. So my mother-in-law, father-in-law, 2 sisters-in-law, and 1 brother-in-law, which is France. France is my brother-in-law. If you guys don't know, he's one of the admins on the Drip Philippines group, and he's been one of the guys that's been really instrumental in getting that up and going. But he knows that when we're away, he's got to bring his laptop because, I'm going to need him to do some work while we're out there doing our thing. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're pretty much done, guys. Unless anyone else out there. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to ask any questions if you need us to answer it while we're all here. And then I'm gonna call it. We've gone 2 hours and 6 minutes already. Faking karaoke. What's that? Zach,
I said I'm gonna go get on the snowmobile because I just got off. Just got it unloaded and just got home. So.
All right, brother. No worries. Hey, you do what you got to do. Folly, as always, my brother. A pleasure. And Lucky and I are looking forward to working with you on our Alak-Azul stuff as well, and also Josh and Zach. And again, this is a drip thing, but we've also got Alak-Azul happening in the background there, which is going to be pretty freaking amazing. So there you go.
Thanks for having us, Alak and Danny. We appreciate your setting this up for us to really powwow and talk about shit.
Talk about shit.
The good shit. The fun shit. Yeah.
The good shit.
Yeah.
No, Folly. Shit, yeah. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure having you on here, brother. And man. You know, man, it's amazing. We have a great time all the time. And even if you guys aren't doing the Alak-Azul like I do, but we have a really freaking amazing time. But with this year, definitely you guys are going to get my Alak-Azul bottles. And just on that again, guys, just so for the people that don't know and they're still just tuning in now, Alak-Azul is the physical drink, Alak-Azul. It's also a DeFi project, which we are launching, and also an NFT game. And it's also going to be a VR world. And it's launching about June, July 2022. So keep in touch with us for that. And it's going to be pretty freaking amazing. It's not competition. It's not competition to Drip at all. Hoping that we can collaborate with Drip. We're still going to speak with Forex about that. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just going to be positive stuff. And so there you go. Alak-Azul. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's any other questions, so I'm going to call it. Josh, Zach, Folly, Crypto Lucky, you guys got anything else you want to say before we call it?
That's all I got to say.
Yep. Thanks everyone to tuning in, and thanks to all the other guys for coming on and joining me on Danny's stream. It's always good to chat.
Same. Good luck to everybody out there. Again, if there's anything, any questions you need, just hit us up on Telegram at least, right?
Yeah,
We're
man.
Always here for you. Yeah. Good luck for sure.
Always.
Good luck to everybody out there. It is possible. I'm out in 30 below temperatures to prove it.
We love you, Zach.
Cold. You guys have a good one. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys around. Have fun on your trip.
All right. Okay, guys. Hey, again, Brandon, Drip Guide. Brandon, thank you also for tuning in, brother. I hope on the next one I'll have you on the stream with us. I'll probably do a stream next weekend. We'll see how we go. Probably next weekend. And if not, I'll probably do one from the resort anyway. And we'll see how we go from there. Alak-Azul, Drip heads.
All
right, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play the outro. You guys that are still sitting on there on the stream, like Lucky, Josh, sure. Zach, Folly, if you want to stay on for a minute, that would be awesome. If you need to go, you need to go. But I'd love to have you there just for another minute while I do this. I'm going to play the outro. Ladies and gentlemen, Alak-Azul, Danny D.
Cheers,
in the house, leaving you. Much love. Happy New Year. Positive vibes. And we will see you again really, really soon. Peace, y'all.